What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and Madden fans are raging. Obviously, you guys should have known about this a while ago. The ratings were leaked a very long time ago, but now it's coming in confirmed that Shador Sanders is going to be a 67 overall. Now, before you guys get really upset about it, it goes based on the draft. Now, I don't know which way you guys are leaning. Many of you guys, we spoke about it during my live streams. You guys were very upset that his jersey was retired. You compared it to some of the other college football greats. You guys made it seem as if, pretty much just because this is who his dad was, is why he got all his accreditation. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you guys about it. What we're going to talk about is the fact that he may or may not have been targeted in the draft to go that low. I think we can all agree that he wasn't like 150 or whatever he got ranked, whatever they picked him at in the 7th round. I don't remember what the number was. It's pretty high, but we can all agree, I think, that he's better than that, like a lot of the other players that went before him, right? I hopefully we could do that, have a logical conversation. Not saying he's the best in the draft. Obviously, I believe Travis Hunter coming in as the top rookie, I don't know how well he's going to play, but based on him getting drafted and what we've seen, okay, he's an 84 overall, and Shador is a 67. Now, based on those two numbers, right, we're kind of looking at the fact that we're going to think about Travis Hunter is going to be more of like a corner, right? The starter, even though he wants to go and play both sides of the ball or whatever, we're going to think about him as a corner. So that way it makes it a little bit better for the rating of Shador, because obviously quarterback is a much more difficult position. So with everything being rated, I don't know if EA just said, you know what? If we give him the 70 overall, right, it's going to create hysteria regardless. So let's just jump in and give him a 67. What that means for a lot of you guys that are looking to play Ultimate Team is the simple fact that he's going to have a very low rated card, unless they do what they always do and make a new promo where the rookies that we all, probably going to utilize gets a higher overall rating to start. Inside of the game, though, that rating, if you play the regular game, which we call regs, a lot of you guys are in the comments like, yo, G, what are regs? It's just regular Madden, like regular head-to-head with regular teams, right? So when you hear me say regs, that's what it is. I've been getting a lot of feedback about that, so I want to make sure everybody is comfortable and they know what's going on. So now, hear me out with this situation, right? If you play regs, you can't use Shedor Sanders. Is that going to drive you away from the game? Because that's what I'm hearing now. I brought this up earlier. Yo, I don't like this. I'm getting rid of the game. Bro, just remember also, in regs, they upgrade the players as they play in the regular season. If you're feeling like most of us are, that more than likely Shedor Sanders is going to be the starter, for the Cleveland Browns, he's going to get it. He's going to get his rating up. You probably will be able to use him very early in the season in the regs. Now, remember, franchise, you can upgrade him based on all of the new ways that they're going to be doing it, getting XP, making your coach like your plays. All that stuff is going to influence it. So my franchise players, you guys can, create him and do whatever you want to do with that. You can even boost the way that he gets XP. So that way over, whatever. Or if you're the commissioner of the league, just make him a 90 or 95, whatever way you guys run your league. So it's going to depend on the different modes. You know what I'm saying? Franchise, regs, and MUT. How you're going to utilize this whole situation that's angering everybody. But my thing about this is, why are you upset? That's the thing. Why are you upset about his rating? Are you upset at the NFL for making him get drafted so low? Or you just want to hate EA? Because that's what it looks like. A lot of people want to hate EA just to hate EA. I make sure that my rage is justified. Okay, that's one of the things I try to base everything on. My rage has to be justified, because you guys look at it like, yo, G, what's going on? You guys ask me for valid information. I can't be like giving you information just because I'm angry. You see what I'm saying? I always try to make sure that I'm logical when I'm giving you guys an explanation and I show it to you. So if you look at everything that's being included in this, it probably makes sense that that's his rating with everything being considered. All right. Now, some of you guys, I'm going to come back and look at the comments. You guys are going to still be upset about the fact that his number was retired, his jersey retired, all that stuff. I'm past that, right? It is what it is. Like, let Deion Sanders deal with that in Colorado. It is what it is. What I want to know is, how do you feel if you are a Cleveland Brown fan and you wanted to use Shedor Sanders at launch just for regs? Because you can't now. So that's out of the way, just so that you guys know. And I think that that's what is driving people insane. is that they thought he would get a suitable enough rating to be able to, to be usable. Now, before you guys tell me that the rating doesn't matter, 67 overall, you're not getting abilities, you're not getting anything. More than likely, he's going to be hot garbage. Plus, for this year, the attributes are much more important. So you can't really just go out there like, yo, I'm about to do whatever. It's not like the older Maddens where you can get like a 60 overall quarterback and he just throwing dots. Like, that's not going to happen. So I get it, but what I would tell you guys is this. For my MUT players, I'm going to go ahead. You guys can write this down, right? At the beginning of Madden Ultimate Team, they're going to drop something where they release a wild overall of Shador Sanders. And what I mean by wild is giving him like an 85 for some kind of crazy rookie completion or something weird like that. Because his name is going to drive the sales. It's going to probably make Cleveland Brown fans angry that only play regs. But right now in Madden, it's either franchise or Ultimate Team. That's it. Superstar mode has a few fans and stuff like that, and they've been, consistently adding to it. But I believe that it's franchise and MUT. And like I just said, you guys can figure out my franchise players, which I thank you guys for coming in and, giving me some insight into franchise and the way you guys run it. Although some people disagree with some of the things that some of the franchise guys are saying, like turning off the abilities, you guys are making fun of the guys that say that. As long as you're not rude and crazy, it doesn't matter. We can all have fun and do, whatever. But like, let's just keep it cordial. People play the game for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? So if I got a franchise guy that's like, yo, I'm turning off abilities, I'm turning off X factors, that's cool. I want the feedback because we may be running a money league. Now, I'm not going to be in the league, but I'm going to run it with, one of my other dudes, Tronathan. So it is a chance that we may add the ability to upgrade certain rookies and stuff like that to make the franchise a little bit more manageable. So franchise is going to be, okay with it unless, hear me out, you guys do that crazy XP boosting where you can pretty much, just be like, yo, look, after this, whatever certain amount of thing, the player upgrades and you do it like that. In fairness, though, depending on the way your league runs, it probably wouldn't be logical to raise his overall until you put him out there on the field as a backup. You do like the practices or whatever and just give him all the XP, get a coach that, boosts the XP gainage and stuff like that. I think that would be more logical. Ultimate Team, though, I think we're going to be all set for those of you guys that want to use him. For those of you guys that used him in Madden 25 when they just dropped him to 99 overall for Season 8, he was trash. Now, Madden 26 plays completely differently. So there's a chance he may be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like once he comes into Ultimate Team, because the spin move and everything like that has also been nerfed in Ultimate Team and in Madden 26 in general. So there's a lot of things going on right now, and I just need to know, give me your feedback. Are you upset that Shador Sanders is a 67 overall? Do you think it's fair? Are you mad at EA? Well, I think we're always mad at EA. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. You enjoy your day. Stay well, stay blessed. Until next time. One love, y'all.